Hi everybody. Now I'm going to narrate a story about a grandma lost in faith. This story is written by Mr. Devulapalli Krishna Sastry garu, and the story is chosen as the fifth story among the 100 stories of Telugu literature by Gollapudi Maruti Rao garu. Actually, many people know him as a poet, but actually he is also a good humorous writer as well. And other features or noteworthy things about Mr. Krishna Sastry garu is that his son was not sent to school. I don't know why. And actually, his son has self-taught himself the Telugu language. Imagine a very famous poet in Telugu language, and his son does not know how to read or write the Telugu language as well. But his son self-taught himself. I don't know, and his other famous writings are Krishna Paksham, Pravasam, Urvasi, and he's also known to write the word Gam, which means Ganga Bhagirathi Samandrala, which means like you are as good as the river Ganga and Bhagirathi. So now I'm going. He's also known to many people actually in Telugu for writing very good songs in Telugu, and these are all the songs that he has written. He just actually he won national award from Telugu for 1978. This movie Sita Mahalakshmi and 1983 Mega Sandesam. So this song, it's actually if you know about India or the South India, right? When the spring season starts, somewhere in the time of April, before summer, right? The cuckoo comes down to the areas, out of the forest and into the human settlements, and it starts making the beautiful cooing sound. And at the same time, right, we can see that the mangoes also start getting ready to be harvested. So this poet, Mr. Krishna Sastry garu, says that uh, did, is the cuckoo singing beautifully because it ate the mango, or is it the mango starts ripening after hearing the cuckoo song? So to explain something like chicken and egg, which one is first or which one is thing, he explains it in a beautiful context in a different form, saying that is the mango becoming ripening or mango is feeling tasty because it ripened hearing the cuckoo song, or is it like the cuckoo song is so beautiful to hear or so pleasant to hear because the cuckoo ate the mango? So I rather repeated it in a much detailed fashion, but this is how he wrote the song. And actually, why this song is sung is I think it's between two foolish lovers talking about something. So that's how the song comes up into picture. And then there is this 1983 Mega Sandesam. Mega Sandesam might rhyme with the Mega Sandesam of Kalidasa, but this is also heard to be a good movie, like sending the message through clouds. Okay, and in that one woman sings the song saying that she wants to admire the beauty of the forest, so she says that shall I become the leaf among the leaf, or flower among the flower, or tree among the tree, or shall I, and I would rather become a tree and stay put here and enjoy the beauty of this forest, or shall I keep wandering in the forest by becoming a flower and jumping from one plant to another, or by becoming a leaf from one plant to another. That's the gist he wanted to portray about the beauty of it. So, and obviously the tunes are also really good. So he won thing. So actually, basically, I was explaining. So now coming back to the story, right? The story is about a grandmother. Okay, in those days, if a woman becomes a widow, right? Their parents will take her to their home and probably take care of her. So that's how one person, his sister, becomes a widow, and so he brings his widow sister to his home, and he keeps her with her. So as this person dies, his son, his grandchildren, everybody are in the same house along with this widow. So now this grandson narrates the story. He says that okay, the widow is very much in control of the house because she's the eldest person. So everybody has to obey her orders, something like that. So, but owing to her old age, she's left with only one tooth. And the point in Telugu language is like the word tooth. and the word tax, both are the same. They are pronounced as Pannu. Pannu means tooth and Pannu means tax also. So everybody starts joking whenever they see her, saying that she's the only person in the world who could make do things with only single tax. No other government in the world can ever do that. So that's how people crack jokes on her. So what happens is one day this grandson goes to a fair, and she also accompanies her to the accompanies him to the fair. And to put the context right, everybody despises this grandmother because she's suffering from amnesia, and I don't know, in those days people know about amnesia. Like she serves the food to the same person again and again, asking him to eat, and since he's the oldest person, sometimes she orders the people to eat again and again. And instead of washing her hands with water, she mistakes coconut oil which is applied on hair for water, and she washes the hand with coconut oil instead of water. And she throws all the garbage of the house on the street instead of throwing it on the bin. Sometimes she throws it even on the police officer as well, something like that. So this the grandma is of this nature, and this is the things people are put up with her. And once she goes to the fair, right, she is actually a single person dictator. So that means she keeps visiting all the stalls by herself without checking whether the grandson is with her or not, and she is lost actually. So the grandson, after searching for her for quite some time, loses hope and returns home empty-handed and breaks the news. So everybody thinks that okay, grandmother is lost, so she's probably presumed dead, and everybody starts starts crying. Actually, everybody despised her when she was alive, but the moment they came to know that she is no longer going to be available, so people realized that they liked her even though they despised her many times. So everybody starts talking good things about her, and probably the twist of the story is the police officer on whom this lady threw the garbage. Maybe the police officer brings her back home, and again again her dictatorial rule starts in the house. Probably that could be the twist, or maybe or may not be. So that's how the story ends. So this is the story of Grandma Lost in Fair. He's Mr. Krishna Sastry Garu is also has also worked in All India Radio from the Telugu language, and maybe if you find some of his recordings, then please treasure them. It seems they are really good, I think. So now I'm ending the recording. Thank you.